All right, we're going to be talking about US30 and a trade that I took on my funded challenge. We're going to be talking about the market maker structure, the market maker cycle, and why I took the trades that I took, or the one trade that I took. I actually took two trades, but we're going to be talking about one. So just looking at US30, I always start at the beginning of the week. When the beginning of the week comes, I look for a peak formation. I don't care if it comes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm waiting for that peak. And a peak, you can tell it's a peak because it looks like a mountain. It doesn't matter if it's upward or downward. If it's an upside down mountain or a regular mountain, you can just tell when the price comes, it shoots down and then shoots back up, or it shoots up and then shoots back down, like right here, shoots up and then shoots back down. So the very first peak of the week was on Monday. So that was amazing. You can see the peak right here. The peak came in on Monday, Sunday, Monday. So once you see the peak formation, you know that you're trading away from that peak. It's a really famous trade called AFP, away from peak. So once everything closed on Monday, you already know you're in bias territory. Plus, on the 1 hour chart, it's about 250 pip move. On the daily chart, excuse me, price is in an uptrend. So that's just your second confluence to know that you're buying this week. I think price is in an uptrend. You could tell it's in an uptrend because price is above the 50 EMA. So if price is below the 50 EMA, you're in a downtrend. If it's above, then you're in an uptrend. You want to be taking buys. All right, let's go back down to the 1 hour. So you have the peak formation. The trade I took was here on Thursday. You want to take the most high probability setups. This is the trade I took on Thursday. All right, so you have the peak formation. After the peak formation comes level one, which you can see right here on Tuesday. It made a double bottom, W, and then it bought. That's level one. And I mark my charts up like this just so that I can stay focused and not, deviate from the strategy, and just stay disciplined and remind myself of where we are. The next day, you can see level two. It looks like it was kind of up and down, but that's normal for level two. That's how level two is very easily identified. It's choppy. The market makers aren't present in level two. So the people are, or the retail traders are pushing the market. So it's not really that heavy liquidity in this level. So it doesn't like shoot up or shoot down. So you can see that right here is just back and forwards, back and forwards, back and forwards. I don't particularly like trading level two. So this was actually a good trade if you took a sell, but like I said, I would take short TPs if you're going down because we're in an uptrend, or I just wouldn't take a sell at all. But US30, it has a lot of liquidity, so it really moves. But if this was a forex pair, I wouldn't be taking any sells in an uptrend. All right, so level two. After level two, you'll see a nice pullback to about the 50% or the 618. So you see level two, it kind of went choppy. It went up, and the pullback actually happened before day three. So here's your pullback, and let's put a fib on it so we can see exactly where it pulled back to. It looked like the 618. So you put your fib right at the peak formation, which we have a peak formation low, up to the peak formation high, or the highest point that it's been at. And we're talking about level two right now. All right. So price went up and it pulled back to the 618. So before I took this trade on Wednesday, I definitely had this fib up just to see how far the trade pulled back. And you can see right here, if this wasn't here, you can see right here, pull back to the 618. So now we know this is the 618 where it closed on Wednesday. So now I'm looking for some type of setup to show me that we're going up. So it came down, it went back up, it did whatever it was going to do. Then at market open, we can go down to the 15-minute now. Then at market open, 8:30, it came down. This was news, so I wasn't in it yet. Came back up above. It's straddling the EMAs. So it's really trying to confuse you, but you got to just keep in mind that we're in an uptrend. It pulled back to the 618. We're going into level 3 buy. So you just got to keep in mind that, keep those things in mind. Keep your confluences in mind because they're trying to trick you. So it looks like it's going up. It looks like it's going down. They're straddling the EMAs. But once you've seen this double bottom, once I seen this double bottom and this wick right here to yesterday's low. So this is yesterday's low right here. This pin right here. It dropped below yesterday's low, but it came back above. But this candle right here at 9:30 at market open came down, pinned yesterday's low. That's a multi-session W all day long on a Wednesday, midweek reversal. All right, so 9:30 candle locked, it pinned. That's a 33 trade, right? No, that's a Brinks trade. Excuse me, a Brinks trade. 9:30 lock, market open lock. It pinned. All right, so once I seen this pin on the 15-minute, I immediately got a position in, and the stop loss goes below the pin. Just a few pips, like 10 maybe, 10 pips below, 5, whatever you're comfortable with. It doesn't have to be like a 50 pip, just under this pin. So once I got in this trade right here, it was really no drawdown except for this little candle right here, this one candle, and it really just shot to the moon. And it got me back over back to break even on my Forex funds challenge because I think the day before I had some slippage and it put me down 3%. So this trade got me back up to 1.6% on my challenge. So this trade was about 400 points. I didn't catch the whole 400 points. I caught 200 points. And it got me back. So this is the market maker strategy. And then after level 3, it's only 3 levels. It's the peak, level 1, level 2, level 3. After that, you can expect. So now we're in level 3 behavior. Once it came back up here and did a multi-session M on the 1 hour, it looks kind of funky on the 15-minute, but it looks amazing on the 1 hour. See, this is L3. So let's label level 3. So now this is a new cycle reversal. This is level 3. It's not going up, it's not going down. Hits yesterday's high and drops. So now this is level 1. Or it could just be a pullback to continue going up because we are in an uptrend. You just have to wait and see what Sunday, Monday gives us. So I guess we'll see on Monday morning at market open, see what the markets give us. But as of right now, this is looking like level 1 drop. So when you're in a downward cycle, when you're in an uptrend, you can still see 3 levels of drop, but it's normally just a pullback on the higher time frame. So I may be just waiting this one out, this sellout, until we get a buy, but until a buy setup comes. But I don't know. We'll see. That's all from me.